Welcome to the Justice Pro Network's Daily Deep Dive in 5, where we unpack the week's most impactful stories shaping advocacy, impact, and justice. I'm Aisha.
And I'm Aiden. We're thrilled to bring you insights directly from the Justice Pro Network, exploring crucial legal and political shifts. Today, we're diving into some significant Supreme Court rulings on immigration, a major shift in deportation policies, and Elon Musk's latest challenge to Congress.
Absolutely, Aiden. Let's kick things off with the Supreme Court. Our article offered critical insights into recent rulings, particularly around birthright citizenship and injunctive relief. One major case discussed was Trump et al. V. Casa. While many expected it to tackle birthright citizenship head-on, it actually pivoted to limit federal courts' ability to issue nationwide injunctions.
That's right, Aisha. And it sparked some really strong dissenting opinions, especially from Justices Sotomayor and Jackson. They both pointed out the concerning trajectory for citizenship rights, arguing that the ruling risks undermining centuries of established law under the 14th Amendment. It really highlights a tension between executive action and judicial oversight, which Justice Sotomayor specifically lamented.
It certainly does. And then we had Riley v. Bondi, another significant decision that focused on the appeal rights of non-citizens denied withholding of removal. This ruling introduced a new framework for understanding timelines, requiring appeals to align with the original removal order date rather than the denial of relief. This could effectively bar many from necessary judicial reviews, adding another layer of complexity for those navigating the system.
It's a tough landscape out there, and these rulings underscore just how vital it is for immigration attorneys to stay on top of these changes, proactively filing appeals and leveraging new case law to advocate for their clients. Shifting gears slightly, but staying on the topic of immigration, USCIS recently confirmed a striking increase in removal proceedings, largely due to a new NTA policy memo from February 2025.
That's a huge development, Aiden. An NTA, or notice to appear, is essentially the start of deportation proceedings. This new policy means that an unfavorable decision on an immigration application can now trigger an NTA if the individual isn't lawfully present. It's a pretty direct path to removal proceedings.
And the numbers speak volumes. Over 26,700 NTAs have been issued since the memo came out. USCIS spokesperson Matthew Trageser stated this is to bolster national security and public safety, restoring integrity to the immigration system. For attorneys, this means a critical reassessment of strategies, preparing for increased NTA notifications and the emotional toll this takes on families.
It's a return to stricter enforcement trends we've seen in the past, making it crucial for legal practitioners to be vigilant and empathetic. Now, from immigration policies to political ultimatums, let's talk about Elon Musk. He recently directed a fierce warning towards Congress, specifically targeting those who might support President Trump's controversial budget bill.
Yes, he did, Aisha. Musk made it clear he intends to mobilize public opinion against any legislator who betrays their promise to cut government spending. He even said, "If it is the last thing I do on this earth." He's frustrated with what he sees as a lack of integrity, calling out a record $5 trillion increase in debt.
His comments about a one-party country and the suggestion of a new political party reflect a growing disillusionment among some voters with the current political establishment. It's a bold stance that could really disrupt existing power structures, especially as he called out specific members by name.
Exactly. And for civil rights and immigration attorneys, this also matters because when lawmakers prioritize economic legislation over human rights, funding for essential services can be jeopardized. It really prompts broader discussions on how fiscal policy impacts job security and economic growth, which ultimately affects everyone.
What a week of news! From complex Supreme Court decisions and shifting immigration policies to high-stakes political challenges, it's clear that staying informed is more important than ever.
Absolutely. And that wraps up our Daily Deep Dive in 5 for today. We hope these insights from the Justice Pro Network help you navigate these turbulent waters.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back soon with more stories of advocacy, impact, and justice.
Until next time, stay informed and engaged.